Hello everyone! I am the Plane Shifter, and he is Lahee Eshkree, back into the universe of Final Fantasy XIV. We are in Uda. And Lahee is making his plans for the city. Perhaps I should join the Thaumaturge Guild. They have a wealth of information in there. I do believe they might have some clues. That's something to think about. But I also have a few other... And I am in kind of a low here. Not really much stuff to do. Perhaps I should. Let's consult with the Guildmaster first. So you wish to peer into the abyss of thaumaturgy? What is thaumaturgy exactly? Thaumaturgy is a form of arcane manipulation that allows the practitioner to unleash his will as dead manifestations of primal power. The origin of our art can be found in the cumbersome magics of our ancestors, subsequently focused and refined through their use in the funeral rites of the Order of the Tao. To once used exclusively for the preparations of the dead, these incantations of destruction soon found new purposes on the battlefield. Death, of course, is still very much the central focus of the discipline. Death. Alright. This place is kinda creepy. You're the Guildmaster, right? I am the Piercing Eye, the Duke of Destructions, the Archmage of Annihilation. To most my colleagues simply call me Kokobuki. Of the 5 Thaumaturge brothers that claim the title of Guildmasters, I am the eldest. I offer guidance to those wishing to explore the Stygian chasm of our discipline and instruct aspirants in the art of arcane devastation. It's also my role to encourage the accumulation of a thaumaturgical wisdom through both theoretical study and practical application. Thaumaturgical study. That is probably a wealth of information, but I doubt there will be much about serpents in this. I'll put some thought in the idea, but I'm still not sure I should join. There is but one you must remember when channeling the dark. This place is definitely very creepy. Oh well. I believe the guard at the Chamber of Rule had something to tell me. And I think I went the wrong way. I need to find some better clothes for myself. Anyway, Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to you. Ah, my Lord Envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant? Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Lim Salamanca in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I also accompanied the Flame General as an official to visit the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Sir, I believe I'm more acquainted to Baderon than you are. But interesting that he wants some word with a capable adventurer. Well, work is work. Let's earn some gil. Tinimari Seven, not truly. In sure and out of the Lord's chambers when not but him. Ooh, gossip. I don't remember this part. I thought I would stay in Uda for a little longer. Hello, Balaram. Guess what capable adventurer was sent your way? Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be waiting in a... Well, if I ain't the one and only Lahee Eshkree. I was told a distinguished adventurer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that adventurer being you, Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding hairy, but if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you into the details. Okay. Vitality and mind, strength and a sip of war. The item level 15 is better than the item level 18. How does that work? Where did I get this? Is this... I probably got this from the job quests. Oh, and... okay. Well, now I look like a thaumaturge. Padron, the proprietor of the Drowning Range, has a need of a capable adventurer. I heard about that. Hello, MC2M. I thank you for taking time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word is it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Sagirat, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north and to airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But since that nasty business over at the Swift Birch, folk have been beaten easy. Well, I say a bit. 'Tis all they can do not to saw themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Badron, I would be happy to elaborate. Oh, this guy. Well, if it ain't Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor? Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I came to welcome Lahee back to Limsa. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Ioport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Seagrat included. Their search revealed little, save for a family of corals that had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would be wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. And any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Very well. Then it's settled. Sastasha is located in western Lasnosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimalpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. Thank you, sir. I forgot Sastasha was in Lanosia. Ooh, I'll be needing to talk to Sijajbi soon. She has an important side quest. There's another important side quest I need to do as well. But for now, let me talk to the smith. Well, the mantle of the adventure does not drape so accurately from your shoulders as it once did. But while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeon, stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm. And these are the best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Howl of the Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. The Howl can be found just north of Aelport in western Lanosia. Within its walls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Howl of Novice membership granted. You now have access to the Howl of Novice, designed especially for your chosen role. These solo exercises will teach you the ins and outs of party combat. You may access them at any time, either by selecting Howl of the Novice from the duty section of the main menu, or by speaking with any of the smiths found in the adventure guilds across Eorzea. Complete these exercises to receive a set of gear and that will aid you in your journey. I am prepared. Upon completing this exercise, you will receive brand new gear for your chosen role, as well as brand new ring, which increases XP earned by 30% until level 30. These are good stuff. DPS training, exercise 1, exercise 2. I actually want this gear. This is good gear for the beginning. Alright. Well, if I'm gonna dip my toes into bad stuff, better go prepared. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. Oh, direct to the point, huh? For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips their hands before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. Well, you passed the exercise, and also I decided you've learned this lesson. Everything's clear, I trust? Say the word when you are ready to begin. I'm not someone to avoid my duties. Well, I guess avoiding attacks is quite important though. This training exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the area. You'll be facing me first. I won't hold back, but etc. and all. You're doing splitting D. Keep it up. Yeah, super challenging. I don't know how I'm doing this. Time to switch to a new technique. So complicated. Oh no. How I'm doing this? Yes, this is sarcasm. Okay, that. Ooh. Big explosion. Avoid both at once. Whoa! Okay, this is getting more serious. Okay. Of course they wouldn't stay easy for the entire exercise. Yeah. Okay, that put me through my paces more than I expected. Nicely done. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat the same lesson with other masters that they might reward you with equipment tailored towards their fields of expertise. Choose your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Ooh. Cash money too. Very good. And new gloves. Don't quite go well with the rest of my outfit. Well, you said you were gonna give me more stuff, so I'm going back in. Assist allies in defeating a target. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Or the book. I have a book. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible, while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than the one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of their aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It's your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move to the next round. Everything's cleared. I trust. Say the word when you're ready. Okay. Okay, so what they're teaching you here is to let the tank take damage. Training exercise is now underway. Attack the same foe as your ally to win the battle. So yeah, the way aggro works in this game is usually those who are dealing the most damage gets the aggro. But I'm doing this again, but whatever. But the tanks have a thing that increases the aggro they attract. So even though they cause less damage, they keep the attention of the enemy. But something funny happened when they launched the newest expansion, because one of the new jobs was dealing so much damage that it was taking aggro off the tanks. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Indeed. And now I've got a new pair of boots. Stylish and barely visible. According to my records, you are yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Agreed. Exercise 3 and 4. Defeat an occupied target. Okay, straight to the point as always. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. Ah yes, that's how I like it. For this exercise, you'll be fighting multiple opponents. The key to the victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under the focus of the south. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything's clear, I trust? I say the word when you're ready to begin. Are they just teaching me focused fire? Do people really have trouble with focused fire? Do you think I bottled focused fire in a dungeon? No, I don't. Of course, I'm mostly using AoEs. Training exercise is now underway. Start a fight with the staff waver. Such foes are often... Be sure to attack the same enemy as your ally. Strike the wrong foe 5 times and... Okay. Pay attention, target enemy engaged dodger. Okay. It totally looked like that was the correct one. Bravo, and that concludes the exercise. Coordination is key to conquering the foe swiftly and safely. Work well with your allies, and the efficacy of your armor needs not to be tested. Use your prize completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. I even leveled up. Alright. Okay. I'll get new pants. And the new robe. Do I get a new hat? And the new ring. Again. Alright, this is going quickly. Good, because I have a job to do. Let's just proceed directly to the briefing. Do you remember the lesson where you evading enemy attacks? Of course I did. You made me run a lot. This exercise you put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything's clear, trust, blah blah. Okay. Alright, let me in. Let me in. Engage at the axe wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. Okay. If you allow yourself to be hit 5 times, we start this exercise again. Okay. Okay, I need to plan the cast times. Oh. Okay, that's about time to start casting a spell. Utility down. Breaking off attacks to silver skin is always the wisest course. Thank you. Though it may sometimes be a frustrating dance, it's better to dodge than be sprawled in the dust. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Very well, as basic as these lessons are, they do help reminding me of the basics. Engage enemy reinforcements. Quickly, go straight to the point. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. I like it. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. The sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to eliminate them. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next. Okay, we're ready to begin? Indeed. Keep a peel for reinforcements. Novice. Oh, reinforcement. Nope, you come here. Nice. That's what you do when the tank is not doing his job correctly. A fine performance. A part is doomed without a sort of restoration. With reinforcements straight in your healer, it's time to spring into action. Use your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. You could have given me a hat or something. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. In this exercise, you'll learn to manipulate the battlefield. During the battle, enemies will pour forth from the rear gate, and new foes will continually flood whilst the portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate, or your party will be overwhelmed. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and you can move on to the next exercise. Indeed. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Training exercises are now on their way. Engage the enemy, but be aware of the gate. That was too easy. It is imperative to recognize when a battle has turned against you. Act quickly to neutralize an enemy advantage or be prepared to suffer through a difficult fight. Is your prize, but remember, real prize it's... Haha. Now we are talking. That are some good looking duds. Except for the hat. Need to work on that. Final exercise. Duty commenced. You have arrived at Mountain Peaks, the final exercise. As a combination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons into practice and you do just fine. Say the word when you're ready to begin. Sir, I'm born ready. You are prepared to commence the training then? Yes. Even epic music is playing. This training exercise is now underway. Let's begin with the basics, shall we? Pay attention to the enemies facing and stay. Okay. Another one of those. Okay. I don't have a single AO spell at this level. That's a big one. Any gates I need to close? Bravo, and thus concludes the exercise. Come receive your reward. You've proven yourself a novice no longer. Pray accept this prize to commemorate your achievement. Oh, thank you very much. A brand new ring. Increase XP earned by 30% on level 30 and below. I am level 3rd and below. Alright. Ah, splendid. I see you have mastered the lessons of the How. Henceforth you are a novice no longer. Believe me, my friend, there is no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gained in the Hall of Novice serve you well on your adventures. Thank you very much. This new dot and the knowledge will help me a lot. As your level rises, you face even greater combat challenges with all manner of dangerous attacks. These are designed to arm you with knowledge to survive. Upon completing them, you receive the Neophyte's Rings, which is the XP and by 20% until level 60. That's also pretty good. Unlock it upon progressing deeper into the main scenario. Okay. This Neophyte Ring is very good. Alright. Now let's go do what we need. Alright. This is... Boy, I don't really come to the Limsa very often. Forgetting where this Aetheryte is kind of a thing. You hear about Commodore Rainer's investigation? Then you want to board a ferry bound for Eoport. Once you arrive in Western Lanosia, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into the Sastasha. Oh, thanks for the advice, but I've already did that. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folks there will prepare you. Train you with the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. I said I already did that. The hall is on the way to Sastash, just north of the airport. Head inside and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you on in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Are you deaf, cat girl? Oh, I just called her cat girl and she didn't even flinch, so she must be deaf. This ferry is bound to airport. Are you riding with us? 40 gil? It's not too expensive. Let's go. Ah, the Hall of the Novice. with the sprout symbol and everything. Impossible to miss. Hello? Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are to brave the depth of Sastasha's Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of the rogue combat before continuing on your mission. The Smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak to him and you can register for exercises tailored for your particular field of expertise. When you have mastered all of our all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout in the mouth of the Sastasha Seagrot, and we will furnish you with the details of your duty. Well, they really want to home in that you should go for training before heading into danger. But appreciate their care for the adventures they are. Anyway, it's time. For the actual duty. You mean to enter the Seagrot? Marvelous. Just bearing in mind though, if you perish in its labyrinthine depth, no one will come for your bones. That advantage is that I will be already buried. I don't see a problem with that. Hello, sir. Ah, fellow adventurer. You two are here to unravel the mysteries of Sastasha? I have adventured across this wide realm for more seasons than I dare to count. Yet still Eorzea managed to surprise me with her beauty and splendor. Our journeys are not ended with the attainment of riches or fame. It is an unquenchable thirst for the unknown that drives us into the wilds time and again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. Sir, I can tell it. Just by looking at you. Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us and drink in all the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joy of such freedom, of discovering hidden places and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. The passing years have begun to take their toll on the old man, but no force save death itself will sate his appetite for adventure. Well, be careful, but enjoy yourselves. What's going on here? You okay, lady? I'm sorry, Avery. I came in fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 points was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. Sir, what took you bloody long, Ada? If me purse was too light, you might consider using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. Give only ever being as useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know you can barely heal a scratch. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? Huh? I'm the one that Badron was talking to. Oh, it's him, the one Badron was talking to. This written accent sometimes complicated. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should be ours in the first place. This is perfect for our inaugural outing as a party. Wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks, how difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurer's Guide would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. Levine. Eda, you're so slow, you'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. This team is not very attuned to each other. My goodness. Old man over there probably has a better chance of getting out of this alive than these fellows. By the way, these characters, they are recurring, so pay attention at their names. They have a little bit of a side story going around as like background characters go. Just look at this beauty. See how she glows? You can almost feel the power running through her. What exactly is it you have there? What is this? Well, what does it look like? It's a short sword. Ah, but now I suppose you're wondering why all the fuss over a short sword? That's easy, you see. This isn't your ordinary run-of-the-mill, mass-forged, store-bought, bottom-of-the-bargain bin short sword. This here is a genuine ethereal short sword, one of a kind, in fact. Can't you see its glow? No? Well, trust me, it is there. And that glow means its short sword is special. It means it's powerful. Or at least a little more powerful than what you'd normally expect from a mere short sword. Can you make a deal? A deal? Ha! Do you know how long it took me to find this? How many parties I was forced to suffer with the greedy bastards who keep claiming all the ethereal loot even though their bags are full of the stuff? Oh, when you're playing this for a while, this line is hilarious. No, this sword is mine, and if you want it, you have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Which in truth is how ethereal gears come to be. You've heard of spirit bonds, I assume? The spiritually charged ethereal connection you form with any gear you have equipped. Well, in rare cases, when someone wielding an item with an especially strong spirit bond is slain in battle, the energy created by that bond remains trapped inside, rather than returning to the life stream. That energy enhances the gear, and voila! You have an ethereal short sword, an ethereal subligar, a pair of ethereal goatskins meat gloves of gathering. The fact that for an item to become ethereal, the owner of that item must perish while having it equipped usually means that they can only be found in dangerous locations where terrible, bloody battles have occurred. Now, if I was looking to get my hand on another ethereal weapon, might be that I'd head back inside Sustacia. Wink wink. I think I'll leave you alone with a short. Yeah. He's talking about rare items that you can find. You don't have the look of a pirate, but one can never be too careful on these islands. Unless you have the proper authorization, you can try to enter the Sustacia Sea Grot. Very well. Please tell me you're here on yellow jacket duty and not some daft odd out for a stroll. I can't take out any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ships seen slipping around the islands of Umbra? I've been told, yes. You've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have been a ding nearby. So when we received the word of that man of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishbacks fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it will cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Dude Finder and Duty Support unlocked. Sastasha now accessible. Now this is our first dungeon. Dude Cow, a dungeon beckons. Yeah, I need this for progressing the main scenarios, in the depths, to use adventure. You may challenge a dungeon via 2 different methods, becoming upon support of trust NPCs, or pulling your talent with other players. Be they best friend or first acquaintance. No matter how you form your party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. Duty support, I know all the stuff. I understand what I must do. Yeah. So, this is the first time we would need a party of people to actually go in this. Like 4 players. But what the devs have been doing recently is adding this NPC trusts that you can go in with. Like they are AI bots, and well, they'll get the job done. They're kind of terrible. But since I want to take my time and explore around the dungeon and stuff, and if I do it with other players, I would be wasting their times. We are going in with the bots. Enter Sastasha with a part of NPCs. So we have a Marauder, a Conjurer, and a Thaumaturge. So the Marauder is our tank, Conjurer is our healer, and the Thaumaturge is our fellow damage dealer. Now, I am level 24, and this dungeon is level 15, so I will be synced down in my levels to match. That's how usually veteran players can play with novice players too. So, let us register for duty. Oh, limit breaks. Yeah, this den of pirates. Lanosia Sastasha. Okay, game, thank you very much for reminding me that limit breaks are a thing. Let me put the button on a bar. Let's see, I still have all my kit. Good. Now, in those initial dungeons, have I ever stopped to appreciate these places? I'm usually such in a hurry when I'm going through, when I was playing. This didn't exist when I started playing, so I usually feel like I should not dilly-dally and waste other people's time, so I never stopped to appreciate the dungeons that much. A bloody memo. Yeah. You find a blood-stained scrap of parchment with a message scrawled upon it in faded ink. The captain likes his seas blue. What? That? I have no idea what this is supposed to mean. Probably some of these I will do with other players for expedience sake. Now this is an interesting one. Oh, I found oh. These clans can only be damaged when they are open, and when they are open, these Shade Seekers are spawned. Normally players would just ignore this and run. I will not. I'm gonna waste everybody's times. Okay, I got that thing. My silence may make you think I need to concentrate a lot here. I actually do not. Oh, come on. Come on, guys, you could have helped me with this shell. Oh, there's a treasure coffer over there. Secret water. This is a crafting material. Okay. Our first piece of a dungeon loot, and it's water. Like it's hard to find some here. Alright. Red coral formation, green coral formation, and a blue coral formation. Blue, like the color that the captain likes, he sees. What is a switch? Inconspicuous switch. Huh. What? Oh, hello there, sir. I guess those are the coerals that have been making their homes here. Or at least one of them. Alright. Oh, another treasure coffer. Plundered ear cuffs. Which I don't need because I have the special earring. Okay. Yeah, if I were to press the wrong switch, something else would appear instead of the main switch. Dead man's drink. Shallowtail Rivers. Heh, it is the Serpent Rivers. Who could tell? Oh well. Let's get this done with. Ooh, nest class. Nest chop quest, nice. Plunderer trousers. Is it better than what I'm wearing? No. Oh boy, this dungeon. Oh, if I were to be the tank on this dungeon, I would be grabbing like everyone's attention. Oh. Hi, Scurvy Dog. That's what you get for the sleeping on the job. Captain Quarters key. Hello. Captain Quarters guards. What are you going to find here? The hole? What is in this hole? We have a key right here. What are these people doing here? What is going on here, lady? Forgive me, my lord, I didn't mean to offend. Please me not, I'm ever so sorry. What are you talking about? Ladies, what is going on here? Mother, father, what did I do to deserve this? What is going on here? I think the 12 this nightmare is over. Were you being kept captive here? Oh, we are Just stay a while longer, we are gonna clean this place up, and you make your escape. And I'm gonna grab this. Full Striker Mitts. Are you ladies alright? I don't think I can last another night in the deckhand's quarters. I don't think your ladies are alright. Okay, you ladies are going to be alright. Let us finish the job, boys. Usually on a regular run through the dungeon, you just ignore this part. It's so out of the way. And usually people just want to like get done with the run quick. Alright, I have the door. This captain is going to get what is coming for him. Oh, hello, sir. Meet my carbuncle. You should have petted him, or maybe not. I know what you've been doing. There we go. Are you ladies? Well, your ladies are not alright, but worry not. You will be alright. Oh, and he had a key. That's a lot of loot. Who are you? Your saviors, probably. Just hold on a while longer and you'll be able to leave this place. Actually, don't hold on a while longer. Leave this place. Oh, there are more places here. Might as well just make sure every place is cleared up. Oh, hello there. Are they fighting among each other? They are. How curious. How convenient. Let's give a hand to both parties. What were they brawling about? Plundered Curious. Not my kind of armor. Okay, you're free to go. Ladies, run! Don't stay here any moment longer. Just go. Having a nice day? Too bad. I will plunder this whole place. You may leave. Alright, let's keep going. Edson, we meet again. Are you going to actually stay and fight us this time? Or do you have another tactical retreat on you? Ambush! Might you consider a parley? Parley, swear! No. Let me head to bed, enjoy vanquish foes. Alright, see ya. Hey, tank dude. Tank dude. Now my question is, will the boss here be actually a challenge? Is there anything over there? Or just those three blokes? It's just those three blokes. I'm not even gonna bother with them. You still are spawning grounds, Shorewalker. Oh, this is Hagen. Well, thanks for doing my job for me. Anyway, let me do my job for myself. I have no clue what this boss does. Unnatural ripples. Will I finally figure out what the unnatural ripples are about? No. Oh. They spawn guards. Not even on the weakest possible setup. This guy is a challenge. Action learn, outburst, and precious brilliance. Okay, outburst. To target an enemy nearby yet. Okay. Channels the energy of your active elemental, attune it to attack multiple enemies. Deal fire damage to a target enemy. Deal air damage to a target. Ah. So this is the AoE version of this one. What about this? It's AoE, but I do not know what it does. I don't remember. Plunder and Knuckles. That's a monk weapon. Pugilist. Whatever. Well, we definitely saw some fishbacks. Where's everyone else? Drowning wench. Alright, let's report to Badron. Right? Can you take me back to Lemsa? This is the fair for Lemsa. You coming or what? Going. Going. Fishing are biting good today, it seems. Alright, Baderan. I want to do this quest, but I think I should wait for when someone is with me. Or is this one? I think it's this one, yeah. So many blue quests showing up. Ah, such a task was on the books. Was mind. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, am I to be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? You're talking with him. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. Pity. We dragged our butts too long on this one. No matter. The wind will turn and our chance will come. You were right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, loved though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse of Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow in our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Leisure small, it matter not. Only have a star to reach for you, and you will reach higher. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armors for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavor, sir. Good thing I have a goal. Nice meeting you all. Nice folk these. Back then, are ya? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I wager. And probably a lot of maidens behind me. Fishbacks. And they're always thinking you don't have to crack a pirate school or 3. 7 hells. You turn your back for 5 blood minutes and the scaled bastards have head up shop in your bleeding doorsteps. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning, unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. And road, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on the mystery. I knew you'd get the job done, lad. You always do. Now, I'll bet you're trying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking another job. It just appears that I've had a request from our sister guild in Great, see? Since the forest folk are in need of a venture, what can get things done? For them to ask your help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Roger that. I do have some other business to attend to. Party finder. When you want to find a party, literally. You can put requests for parties or get on a request for parties. Lock a duty. That's what I get for being a noob. Okay. Grimoire Fandango. Well, let's help our friends at the guild. Things are not looking up there. So, how are things going? Acting Guild Master Bruin would have your assistance in tracking down a certain someone. Have you come to ask about Kilia's condition? Indeed. The Farseer is unchanged. She walks about as if all the joy in life has been leached from her soul. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kilia out of the shell the first time, our absent guildmaster. And, though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has at long last been spotted. Should you seek out his last known location, it is unlikely he will still be there. And even should you catch him, he may not deign to speak with you. Nevertheless, this may be your only chance. Pray travel to Memoron Trading Post in Upper Lanosia and speak with anyone who might have seen the Guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing. Though he prefers us not to use it for some inexplicable reason, our leader's name is Kritia. 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 Definitely a Mikote. A male one at that. Camp Bronze Lake. Oh, I've never been there. What's the closest theater I have? Airport. Might as well just use the ferry. That is a lot of people. Alright. Let's skip to airport again. So yes, so she's here. It's just past the dungeon. Alright. Run. It's a bad place to be. Those are wild animals. Let's hope they don't attack me, because I do not want to attack them unprovoked. Or provoked. I hope I don't provoke them. Hello, sir. Afternoon, sir. Hi, I was the one that sent word to your guild about spotting your leader. It was right car sight to see Kritia roaming about. He asked me to the way to Talos. Could be he was seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out there. Talos, okay. Don't perceive me. I was perceived. Oh no. Okay. At least they're not that much of a challenge, but still. I don't want to go around destroying the wildlife. I think that's my base KOE. It was grayed out because I was synced out of the use range. They've got emerald carbon coal. Hello, sir. Hello there. Well, yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed of a well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bid me pass on a message to anyone who came searching for him. Reunited, the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. The Guildmaster mentions that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Talos. I suppose you are expected to search for them. Oh boy. What kind of weirdo are we talking about here? Anyway. The bones of the Talos. Those bones. Okay, and... oh. Those bones. And oh my goodness, that is a lot of bones. And cupboards. Bones and cupboards in okay. Parchment. Okay. That's one. Let's about the cupboards, shall we? Well, he said among the bones. Do I dare? Should I dare? I'm daring. Uh-oh. I dared. Okay. Heh. I think I see something. Oh, careful. And there we are. Oh boy. Eh. I don't think this is the way back. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. What kind of arcane spell is this that stops my from going over there? What kind of joke is this? Eh. Regardless. I'm out, and I see the next one. I don't think I can avoid the confrontation with those Pokemon bolts. I should at least try to be sneaky. I couldn't! I failed! Sneakiness failed. Well, I will be extremely sneaky if there is nobody to see me, so... Well, there you go. I wonder if Tangatonga has the follow-up instructions for this weird ordeal. Both sides are filled with letters and markings unlike any you have seen in Eorzea. I need the steps. Ouch! I do need the steps. Ow! That hurt. I'm out of here. Hi, I got the parchments. Have you tracked down all those 3 slips of parchment? Here you are, sir. Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Well, paying an ancient Alakan, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Seek the box at full false, dance jig for your wooden audience. Claim the secret from the open heart. A most script section of instructions, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? This good master of yours certainly enjoyed his games. Oh, yeah. Should I mess about with his fate? They have things well under control. Uh-oh. I took a wrong turn, didn't I? Okay. Who needs right turns? And... okay. That was a lot better than I expected. This is a dangerous place. And this is a dangerous cat. But this is a lot less dangerous cat than I expected. Well, nothing for it. The box rattles and thumps about as if something seems to be freed. It appears the lid has been loosened somewhat. Okay. Oh, boy. Go, Carby, do something. Okay. What in the ever-living heck is going on in here? You find a slip of parchment inside the box. If there are answers you would seek, then to the trading post now go. Before the owner be not meek, with your 2 feet provide a show. You want me to dance again? Meh. I feel like he's toying with me. Maybe it's not just a feeling. Well, probably I should have lent a hand here earlier. Let's see if by getting rid of the leader we can actually solve this problem. Apparently so. Thank you, my elder sir. Did that guy just flew out in a dragon? Well, I don't think he needed my help. Oh boy, and here we are. More of these dudes. Well, we are here. And this guy is in our way, so okay. At least we gain some combat experience. Hello, sir. Funny Mikota, dance funny dance. You dance funny dance too? Well, guess. Ha! Now that was most entertaining. I must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization, you understand? Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculated that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, didn't you? I also had to fight a kobold and a big crab. I never expected you to be so shy. Another variable to add to our list of characteristics. I keep an extensive mental notes of all the guild's members, you see. As an Arcanist, it was a simple matter of to engineer events so that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is to use it to manipulate one's situations into the desired reality. You know, a better strategy would be just show up. And I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. Oh, okay, so the dance was important. Here, you may have this. Think of it as a payment for your performance. Oh. So you might consider passing the tome to Kalia. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Well, it was about her indeed. Before you give Kalia the grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. All this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It is time I return to my studies. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the regardin in Solomonsa. Be well, Lahee. We shall meet again. How did you know my name? I'm 100% certain of it. Did you peruse the guild registers or something? Well, whatever. He probably had a strategy to find it out. Well, back to Lemsa. Let's hope we can make a Mikotagaru smile again. The grimoire she lost was given by him. Maybe a new one, given by him as well. We'll cheer her up. Even though it would be a lot better if he just gave it to her himself. Oh well. Weirdos will be weirdos. Boing. Eh. Very interesting. This place is carved into the rock. Ooh. Nice view through these windows. Wow, okay. That is a heck of a lighthouse. What is going on in here? Well, anyway, Clea. My mind is ordinarily a whirlwind of probabilities and feints and counterattacks, but now there is nothing but silence. This is how it once used to be, and perhaps how it always will be from now on. Well, nope. Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall one of such. Breath. Ah, you have met our guildmaster, haven't you? I think she thought I was dancing for her, not for the NPC. Have you met the guildmaster? Yes. But that would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people from unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could be spirit or recent guildmaster speak with you in such person? We have a little confusion here. That was funny. But what could have spirit or instinct get the master speak to you in person? The letter binding in this recently crafted tome is uncracked. Its page is still crisp. He gave you this grimoire to give to me? Uncanny. It's identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. You have my thanks, Lahee. The guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worth of his attention. With his gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into the one I desire. And that means defeating Dusmaga. God, my mind is alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray, inform Mr. Stubergane of my return to duty. I shall. As in precondition C, the introduction of variable m would alter scenario in a manner which would perforce require Well, I'll leave her to her thoughts. My loins throb like Dalamut and my heart burns like mega flare. Well, that's some poetry. Not liking reliving traumatic events to impress a girl, I guess. If I was her, I probably would leave her loins alone. Kalia recovered from her despondency? This is wonderful news. I only have you to thank for it. It is unfortunate, however, that both Kalia and our guild masters are possessed of such impenetrable personalities, but at least in case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training, Lahee, and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Kalia is sure to formulate in the days ahead. Very well. I'll get the glasses. Hopefully that will make reading easier. Much larger. Time to check with Padawan. Padawan has information on a new task. Ready to hear about the job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know, but whatever it's you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it would pose any trouble for adventurer survived the Badland in Sastasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mion, my counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Alright, thank you. Alright, see you around, Padawan. ticket to the Gridania, please. Let's see what waits for us there. Do you know of a mother Mion? Take a seat wherever you like, friend, or waiters who come to take your... Oh, not here to dine? Then I hope that you're the adventurer Badon sent word about? You are? The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mion, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Alright. Mjorn is waiting to brief you on your task. Fire in the gloom. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, there is a long and short of it. Beg pardons interrupting Mjorn, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good evening to you too, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. Hey, thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Leven. It's Lewen. And I'm gonna go with Lewen. And I lead the man and woman of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tumtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The Burnmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread forces throughout the Heavensward, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so begin, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Very well. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft, and identify yourself to the guard posted in the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That's all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. I'll do my best. Okay, Salt Shroud. The Dantara Deep Craft. Didn't expect to be doing another dungeon so soon. Maybe I'm taking too direct of a path. Where is a good crossing for this river? There's a settlement over there. Not that I've ever been to this part. A bit lost around here. I think I see a bridge. Oh, so many bugs. There we are. And an etherite. Nice. I wonder if they would like lend me a chocobo. Oh, it's a chocobo keep. Maybe they will lend me a chocobo. Do you have anyone that goes to the Dantara Deep Craft? Well, you only go back to Gridania. Yeah, fine. Trouble with big spiders. Alright. Are you sure those big spiders are actually trouble? Okay, trouble is gone. So am I on the correct path to the Temptile Deepcraft? That softly, if ye mean to heed west beyond the Mishaklad, the Temptile Deepcraft is hallowed ground, and the dead don't take kindly to what forget that. Oh. Well, thanks for the advice, sir. Well, you find some familiar faces here. You guys okay? Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elementary blunders. Were it not for the fruit that Alain found, my adventures might well have ended in this forbidding place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, this most fundamental rule of adventuring leaped in my mind. I do believe I shall rest here a while. I shudder to think what might have happened to Isolde had I not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across on the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. He's just supposed to mellow us, but if anything has made him more impetuous. Understanding his desire to make use of the time left to him, but one misstep and there won't be any. Well, you should take care. Don't let your old age or anything just get in the way of enjoying yourselves, you know. Live your lives. Hello. I think of our goal, sister. One day our adventures will be the stuff of song, and it will be all worth it. Guts, I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber. So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Lince, but this time we will give you a better sport, or I am no true adventurer. Well, it is up to you. Okay. There's a lot of Walking Dead here. Oh. Let's try not to disturb them. By order of the Elder Sudisir, the entire Deepcraft has been placed under control of the Wood Whalers, and entry is restricted to only those who meet the strict conditions enlisted in the Steel Great Fane. Yeah. You're Lahee Eshkree, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bowlord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcraft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their fate. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfere with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that is now their secret duty to avenge him. Whatever it is that they're doing in the Deepcraft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Britannia and the Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Very well. New regular duty has been added. Well, once again, I think I'm gonna go in with NPCs, because I don't remember to have ever explore deeply the deep craft. And I'm out of water. Okay. Yeah, this should be the closest thing to the last thing I'm gonna do today. Oh, it's the same thing again. Alright, eager people, let's go in. Yeah. I think there is stuff to read here. The Tamtara Deepcraft. Do I have Eorzea? I do not. Great. Oop. Let's take a good look around. Craft light. Oh, and I said look around, not just charge around into everything. Just the souls of the dead that we disturbed. Let's hope that doesn't come to bite us. It will totally come up to bite us. Since when disturbing the souls of the dead don't bite us? Unless the souls of the dead consider that cultists are disturbing them and we are cleaning them out. Very well, let's go with the second possibility. Ah, I'm doing things wrong. Oh boy. Void Scent. What's with me and Void Scent? Acolyte's half glove. This is it's not better. Not sure exactly what that did, but hopefully it's good. Well, if it disrupts them, it is excellent. Okay. Here's another. Alright, let's do a thorough job, guys. Let's see, what is hidden here? Spiders. And a treasure coffer. Do you belong to the dead? Would the dead want you still? Well, guess this one was empty. Very well. Another empty chest. And another set of these guys. Stop sending the void to me. Alright. These cultists have nothing in their chest. That's weird. Okay, whatever that orb is losing power. At least that's what I expected happening. Hi. That's a fall. Do not fall, guys. These ones are protecting. A treasure chest. Let's get it. Well, it's probably empty as well, but you know what? Ooh. A Grimoire. Which is not really better than the one I have. Anyway. This place regarding treasure is extremely disappointing. I guess that's what's happening with a place full of like cultists. Oh boy. Need more of them. How do we break out this barrier? Okay, let's go further in and see if we can find a solution to this conundrum. I see a potential solution to that conundrum. Let's see what this can do for us. I should have come here with other players. This place has absolutely nothing. But I guess I couldn't just go around and go like, what to do, blah. Okay. Here goes nothing. Ha. Devil the Unforgiving. Nice title. Void Soul Counter. who summons me from the void to reside within the screwed vessel? In surprise, you know how to cross the gate. Come, children of down the undying master room. Well, whatever. Let's kill this thing. Okay, so that boss becomes invulnerable every time this imps appear. Which means that that attack from the carbon cone was useless. Very well. I might have to go to attack to Lemsa. Plundered battle axe. Alright. Might as well teleport. Welcome back, Lahee. I'm reliably informed of your foray into the deep craft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Balduran's resigning endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, that has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being that what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Aver is gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. He should have done more to lighten. We should have done more to lighten his burden. But to the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye, and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this might sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way, of some parting advice, get rid of Aver's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hell you'd like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Aver. Please forgive me. Seems like these have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would interest you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Uda. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Indeed. I will very well be doing that task, but right now, what I need is a nap. Good thing the inn is right here. Time for a good night's sleep, I hope. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Final Fantasy XIV will be back next Monday and Wednesday at 8 PM GMT 3. And next Sunday, assuming that we can get our technical issues in order, we'll be playing Star Trek Elite Force 2 with a co-op mod. Funnily enough, it's not a co-op mod that is our technical issues, but the game itself is kind of weird. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've been watching me on Twitch, you can check the VODs on YouTube. If you've been watching me on YouTube, you can check me live on Twitch. And on this game, join me on the dungeons, should you have enough people to do so. But yeah, for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Plane Shifter, and I am phasing out. Bye!